So here we are at the set of Kong Skull Island. You can see that there's many a tourist congregating around Kong. And oh my god, a human.
The human Kong.
Matt, talk to your vlog.
Oh yeah.
Tell them hi.
I really only got out of the van because I want a picture in front of the giant skull to send my friend Keith Rainville. So we're waiting for everybody to get tired of it and go away so we can take that picture.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible tourist.
Yeah.
Terrible.
As you can see, folks, Matt took me to Paradise. We're actually here for a wedding 2 days before Thanksgiving because they're smart.
Yeah, she's shooting a video.
But as you can tell, we are in Kualoa Ranch. It is beautiful here.
A nice panorama.
Those are our tour buses.
Super shot.
We are having a good time. Mom, say hello to the vlog. This is my mom. She looks everything like me. And signing off to all of the Team Hamshackle.
Good Team Hamshackle plug.
Mahalo and aloha.
Mahalo. Let's go fuck myself then. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Welcome back to my writer's room, everybody. I am Matt Wallace, and yes, I am one more asshole in a Santa Claus hat on YouTube for their holiday vlog. That's a thing that's happening, so now that I've acknowledged that, we can move on. It is Christmas Eve, and Merry Christmas to all those observing, and a happy, whatever else you happen to be observing. If you're not observing anything, except the world around you, then I hope you're enjoying that. I hope you're having a good time, and I hope you got the day off, regardless of your holiday denomination. So it is the holiday season. It's a time of joy and forgiveness and compassion, and I was thinking about all of that, and I decided that this year, for the holidays, I wanted to focus on forgiveness. That was my choice. You don't have to choose one. It's not like an SAT multiple choice question. You can have joy and forgiveness and compassion. It's not, none of this is important. So yeah, forgiveness. I have decided that this holiday season, I want to forgive all of the trolls from this year. That's what I want to do. I want to forgive all of you out there who've acted like insufferable jackasses this year to fill the empty void in yourselves. I want to look past your shortcomings, focus on the few positive qualities I'm sure you have that we in the online world will never see because you choose not to show any of that to us ever. I want to forgive all of the folks who came out to comment on that Star Trek Mission Crate unboxing video I did that kind of broke a little wide, at least by the standards of my shitty little channel here. I want to thank all the commenters who came out just to point out the fact that I'm fat, who had no real comments on Star Trek or subscription boxes or the content of the video or the content of my words or anything else relevant. They saw a fat person on YouTube and they're like, hey, that guy, he needs to know that he's fat. And if at all possible, he needs to feel bad about that because then I'll feel good inside. And I need to fill the hole. And I would masturbate again, but at this point, touching my own penis just makes me feel even more inferior. So I'm left with this one recourse of going on to people's YouTube channels just to tell them that they're fat. Special shout out to the guy who said, what was the comment? It was really good. Oh yeah, he said, I didn't know that Vlad Harkonnen was on YouTube, which is a deep Frank Herbert's Dune Dune pull, and it's very hard to make a Dune pull and use it as a slam and not immediately lose any of the required credibility to make someone feel like less. To me, you're just a fucking guy who thinks that anyone will remember fucking Dune at this point, let alone, an ancillary character. He was the main antagonist. That's not fair. I still like Dune. It's boring as fuck when you go back and read it, but I still like the characters in Dune. Anyway, I want to forgive the sad Comicsgate bastard who made that entire video deriding and whining about Murr and I having Chuck Wendig on our Ditch Diggers podcast to talk about getting fired from Marvel. Because to those people, Chuck Wendig is the devil because he made Star Wars gay. So there's no crime greater than that. You could murder 12 babies right in front of them and they'd be like, yeah, dead babies, but what the fuck with gay people in Star Wars? Can we talk about what's important? So yeah, I didn't watch the video. I don't need to watch. No one needs to watch the video. We get the point, guys. We seriously, we get the point. You're really mad about the new Star Wars, and you've internalized your fandom for a fictional story about space wizards so deeply. It's so ingrained in there that you can't separate your own identity from this fictional story that you love. So anything you perceive as an attack on that story, you perceive as an attack on yourselves. And if someone makes you feel bad about Star Wars, they've made you feel bad about who you are inside. So I get why you would pick that cause to devote all of your time to, literally all of your free time to, making your parents very proud, I'm sure. They're at parties bragging about how their son is an activist against Disney Star Wars. Over all the other causes that you could pick, no water in Flint, bullshit wall being built for a problem that doesn't exist, police brutality, racism, world injustice, journalists being murdered, all of that out there, and you go, no, Star Wars. That was your choice. They're the real heroes, folks. They are. And I forgive them. I forgive all of them. And I forgive that guy who made that video that I didn't watch, slamming us for trying to have a guy who was in a very tenuous professional position come onto our podcast about being a professional writer to talk about that situation. I'm very sorry that we did that and help proliferate the attack on Star Wars, which you actually perceive as an attack on yourself because you've internalized your fandom so deeply. Anyway, you're all forgiven. I forgive all of the trolls this holiday season, except for the fucking waste of life in that shit show called the AV Club cesspool of a comment forum because they upset my wife. You can all die in a fucking fire. Happy holidays, everybody! So yeah, that's my holiday message to the trolls. Oh, anyway. So yeah, I wanted to get a new Writer's Room vlog out before Christmas, so naturally I waited to the last possible second before Christmas. So it's kind of apropos, I think, Christmas Eve and everything. The holiday seasons have just been very busy for my wife and I. Me and my wife. Grammatic. I do words. We had a lot of travel. I've been editing 2 books simultaneously. I've been editing my new middle grade novel that I'm working on, my first middle grade novel. I've been editing Savage Legion, which is coming out in 2020. I've been working with Nava Wolf from Saga Press on that. Nava is absolutely brutal, and I love it. She has pushed me on this book to make it better, the world building, the characters, their motivation, everything about this book she has helped me fine-tune and just open up and make a lot better. So I've been doing those 2 things simultaneously. I've been doing a podcast every single day with Mer Lafferty, our Ditch Diggers, our Hugo-winning podcast Ditch Diggers. We've been doing that every day in December. I've been doing marketing for Parvus Press, that fantastic indie pub. So yeah, it's been, I haven't had a spare moment to myself, and I apologize. I really want to refocus on the channel come 2019. Got a great idea for a new video series I want to do. I finally got all the overdue giveaway boxes out to the winners of those for the giveaways I did through the channel. Going to be more giveaways in the new year with much more timely turnaround. I want to thank you, the winners, for your patience. If you haven't gotten your boxes already, you absolutely will very soon here. So I did that. But I wanted to get a vlog out before Christmas, and I want to get one out before the New Year, so I'll try to do one later in the week. I want to tell you about a few cool things before I sign off here. So some are mine, some are other folks. I just mentioned previously Mer Lafferty and I on our Ditch Diggers podcast, which if you're unfamiliar with the podcast, even though again it's a Hugo-winning podcast, I never get tired of saying that, and I never will. It's a podcast that Mer Lafferty and I do about being a freelance professional writer in all fields and mediums. We tend to focus on SFF because we both do that primarily, but we talk about comics writing, we talk about screenwriting, television, we talk about futurism, and just all kinds of stuff we do over there. So we've been doing an Advent podcast. We've been doing a podcast every single day through December. Today is the last day. The last episode comes out today of the Advent. So if you haven't followed along, You can go back and binge all of those episodes. They're only they're all less than 10 minutes apiece. They're short episodes that we were releasing every day. We've been answering a listener question every single day about the business of writing and about being a freelance writer. We've been having a lot of fun and screwing around, and we've been coming to you live from Jodie Foster's rented Advent house and all kinds of banana stuff going on in that podcast. It was a lot of fun. We did it every day. Go back and check that out if you haven't. I'll put the link in the description below. If you go to merverse.com/tag/ditchdiggers, it'll bring up all the episodes. You can listen to them in order, just scroll down. So check that out. Also, I mentioned doing marketing for Parvus Press. They've got an amazing anthology coming out next year in March called If This Goes On. It's edited by Kat Rambo, the amazing Kat Rambo, SFWA president, multi-award-winning author and editor. Fantastic. And if This Goes On is an anthology that it looks at the future of now. All of the shit going on right now, Parvus Press went out and got these amazing authors, Lily Yu, Chris Cluey, Nick Mamatis, Nisi Shawl, seriously, authors you've heard of if you're an SFF fan that are amazing, and I would even use the word visionary, and I hate the fucking word visionary, but I would use it for a lot of these folks, and ask them to write about the future of now. And they did all these stories that are really, really interesting and really good and offer myriad angles on many different aspects of the world around us, the socio-political, cultural world around us, and wrote stories about the future of that. So the anthology is called If This Goes On. I'm doing marketing for it. I would love if everybody went out and supported that and talked about it on social media and pre-ordered it when it's available for pre-order, all that good stuff. ParvusPress.com. You can learn more about it. And I just wanted to plug that here because they pay me, so at least I'm honest about it. But really, it's a fantastic book. Parvus are really good people. Check that out. The last thing I want to tell you about is my brother from another mother, one of my best friends, my oft collaborator, Edward Earl Newton, creator of Stranger Things, co-creator of How to ADHD here on YouTube, has started his own YouTube channel. It's called My Ultimate Complete and Final Last Words, Volume 1. And the channel itself is My Complete Last Words. But my Ultimate Complete Final Last Words Volume 1 is Earl talking about anything and everything. He's making these incredibly entertaining, funny, insightful, genuine videos about a variety of stuff that you will absolutely relate to. You should go check that out and subscribe. Again, it's My Complete Last Words here on YouTube. Edward, fantastic human being, wildly creative and intelligent, and just will bring a lot of joy and insight to your life. Go check out My Complete Last Words. That's going to be it, folks. A Merry and or Happy Christmas to those of you observing tomorrow. To those of you to whom it's just a day off, enjoy the fuck out of your day off. I'm going to talk to you before New Year, so I'm just going to say that about tomorrow, but I'll be back with you, and we're going to do a lot of fun stuff in 2019. I'm going to carry forward the joy, compassion, and maybe even the forgiveness. I'll think about it. I don't know yet. I haven't really determined that. But I want to thank you all a lot. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Go talk about Angry Writer on your social media. All that stuff that I need you to do to support the channel. And thank you for your support of this channel, your continued support. To my new subscribers, I hope this first video didn't turn you off. I hope you stay subscribed and keep supporting what we do here. Go buy my books, all that shit. I really appreciate everything y'all do. Seriously, happy holidays, everybody. Happy fucking holidays. Go suck the marrow from life.